Lawmakers have left town today after a flurry of activity in the last 24 hours. In addition to overriding 6 of Governor Cooper's vetoes yesterday, they also passed significant changes to election law, including one that could cause more ballots to be thrown out. WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie joins us live from the state legislative building with why lawmakers changed their minds. Laura?
Lena, state lawmakers have sent the governor a bill that would roll back the deadline for mail-in ballots to Election Day. That's a big change from 2009 when the Republican leaders in both chambers here voted to extend that deadline. So we asked them what changed. For years, North Carolina mail-in ballots had to be received by Election Day. In 2009, legislators voted unanimously to allow a 3-day grace period for ballots to arrive in the mail as long as they were postmarked by Election Day. Voting rights advocates applauded the move, and other states followed our lead. But the bill headed for the governor's desk would do away with that grace period and go back to the Election Day deadline. Senate Leader Phil Berger voted for the grace period in 2009, but he says there's much more emphasis now on mail-in ballots and their power to swing elections.
When polls have closed, we want some certainty that these are the ballots that are going to be counted. These are the ballots that are going to decide the election.
After the 2020 election, former President Donald Trump claimed without proof that absentee ballots were being fraudulently counted in states that he did not win.
This is a fraud on the American public.
Trump did not claim fraud in North Carolina, but the grace period here was extended due to the pandemic. House Speaker Tim Moore says that raised questions.
You had a lot of folks crying foul over why can't North Carolina, why can't the election be called in North Carolina, why can't those things happen? And while they're not exactly correct in terms of, how elections are called and whatnot, there's a frustration by voters.
Moore also voted in favor of the 3-day grace period in 2009, but he says it's a different time now, and the more lawmakers can do to increase voter confidence, the better.
I think recent history has shown us that there's more paranoia, I don't know what the word is, more concern with elections, with ballots, with voting.
Now, in a statement today, Democratic Governor Roy Cooper pointed out that there was not a problem with fraud in the state and that in the last election, Republicans won their veto-proof majority. This same legislature wants to block voters they think won't vote Republican, legitimize conspiracy theorists to intimidate election workers, and anoint themselves to decide contested elections. Cooper said that's the real fraud. Cooper is expected to veto the bill.
Laura Leslie reporting live for us. Thank you.